everyone, welcome back to the Media and You. In today's discussion, I have some really cool tips and important things that could definitely help us with our online communication, because the Media and You was created to better our relationships on the media and online. I feel that it is important to share with you these tips that I've learned over my courses and of course over my career. These tips will be available to you guys whenever you feel them necessary to use, and of course to be competent communicators on the web. I do want to give a shout out to the authors of Reflect and Relate, 5th edition. They are basically where I got these tips from, and I am going to be sharing them with you guys today. So if these 5 tips that we will be learning about on how to be better online communicators interest you, please keep watching. To get started, I first want to say and remind you guys how important our relationship with the media is. It can be crucial in the way we feel and the way we go about ourselves, and communication is a huge factor in the media and us. So gaining new skills, gaining new practices and knowledge about our own communication can be extremely beneficial to us, because it can, one, better our communication with others and better our communication with ourselves. And what I mean by that is we can have a bigger understanding of what we're feeling and what we want to say to others. So our first tip for this discussion is choosing your medium wisely. And medium in online competence can be either texting someone, calling someone, or choosing to do it face-to-face when we're trying to communicate with someone, of course. So choosing from those options, or whatever options you have, wisely can be very beneficial to our relationships. We can all try to distinguish and put aside what's serious or what's not serious. You know, we all know we all should practice knowing what we should say through face-to-face conversation or calling someone on the phone or sending them a quick DM. Choosing those mediums wisely can, again, definitely make us better online communicators. Second tip is don't assume online communication is the best way or the most efficient way. We have all come across situations where we need an answer right away, or someone isn't answering, or we can actually give the person that we're trying to reach some time to think about, or to ponder on the questions you may have asked them or the request. And just keeping in mind that online communication is not the best way all the time can definitely be a skill that we should all practice, because again, choosing those mediums wisely can be beneficial to not only us but the other person. Let's say we want a very important decision made. That person, when you give them a call, may be in a hurry and may not make the right decision. I hope you guys understand that example, but oftentimes that happens to me, and sometimes I think, oh, I wish I had some more time to think about, or just things like that can happen to us. So always thinking critically about the mediums we choose can definitely help us on the long run. Number 3, assume that all your posts online are public. This is extremely important if you are an individual who has a large relationship with the media. And this is crucial, especially if you want to make impressions later on in the future, if you're looking for a very professional and strict job, or even your family members. Anything that you post online can be shown to them or to people you may not even know, because even if your stuff is private, or you have your account protected, whoever has access to those accounts can definitely share that information with others. Screenshots are very common in this day and age. They're very easy to share, and they're very easy to go viral. Tip number 4, assume that all of your posts are permanent. And again, this ties into my last tip. Sometimes people can screen record or keep those screenshots wherever, they may have them and could potentially harm us in the future. So assuming that those posts are permanent is extremely important, because you may have posted something on Facebook, a Facebook update. Those people that saw that will always remember what you posted. And something interesting about a Facebook account is, even after you delete it, Facebook legally has the right to sell your information. If they, delete your face or delete your name, anything that can link your identity to that, they have to take it off. But legally, they can sell all your information to other people, or whatever they may be doing with that information. That's permanent. And pictures can be permanent, statements can be permanent, gossip can be permanent. Whatever you post online can definitely linger in the minds and in the eyes of the people who saw Number them. 5, practice the art of making drafts. And I am sure all of us have experienced something like this, where we want to send something out or we want to post something and we just change our mind, we delete it. And sometimes we don't do that and we make a mistake. I know on Twitter, when I want to tweet something, I just tweet it and then send, and then I may have made a grammatical error on them, and that's because I don't double check my stuff. I am not reviewing what I post, and this can be really helpful to when we're feeling upset or when we're feeling angry. It is extremely easy to fall into that hole of flaming others, being mean to others, or just spreading negative energy and negative communication styles. So practicing the art of making drafts, especially when we're in a professional setting or we're trying to email someone who is rather important, making those drafts can help us be better communicators, look better to whoever we're trying to communicate, and just be successful in the way we want to put ourselves on the media. To review the 5 tips that I shared with you guys, number 1 is choose your medium wisely. Number 2 is don't assume that online communication is the best way or the most efficient way. 3, presume that your posts are public. 4, assume that your posts are permanent. And 5, practice the art of creating drafts. I truly believe that putting these into practice and being mindful again about these communication styles that we're using online can definitely make us better and more competent online communicators. I would like to say that online communication is extremely beneficial to ones who are in a hurry, or we need to access something quickly. We need to research something up, or we need to remember what someone said or what this person was doing. That is very helpful. It's something that I enjoy and feel very privileged to be a part of. And the online communication world is something that can be very positive, but can be quickly turned negative, because we often succumb to being in a hurry and just replying very fast, or replying when we're angry or when we're upset or when we're too happy. Those things can happen, and we may regret posting something or saying something erroneously. So I encourage you guys to practice these 5 tips that I have given you today. If you know of any tips that have helped you during your relationship with the media, and you feel that it can be beneficial to others, please, I welcome you to share them down below in the comments. I dearly hope that at least one tip will be carried across the screen to you guys, and that you practice these skills, because at the end of the day, practicing communication, practicing what we say to others, and what most importantly we feel on the inside and exert to others, can be very helpful in our relationships. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record machine, but communication is again extremely powerful, and I only want to help you guys be better communicators on the media, of course, and to just be a better person. I do want to say thank you so much for staying this long. I will see you guys in the next video. Please tune in and subscribe. Until then, be well.